Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the beginning of the week, okay, Monday, and today is 2022 July 18. How to live trade forex today in our forex trading plan. Yep. Okay, so we are back here, right? Thank you, Carol, Flora. Hi, Roger. Wow, today Hubert is not around. You will be right back, huh? Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, thank you so much. Hi, สวัสดีครับ Liu 168 CK 你好 Aiden, and wow, okay, and we have Xin Chao Long 你好 very good, nice to see you here. All right, Bradley and Fan. All right, so yeah. And we are coming back here on a Monday, right? So today is, I hope you have a nice weekend. Okay, so last week, okay, has been resetted over the weekend. And today, well, we are going to focus, all right? Yep, okay, so let's take a look at what are we going to trade today. Can I have my MT4, please? All right, so nice. Call me, what is that? Gong Yen. Right? Did I pronounce it correctly? Gong Yen? Okay, I hope I pronounced it correctly. All right. Okay, so then I will practice that. Okay. All right. So over there now, let's see what do we have here in Aussie. Here, right over at this point here, Aussie cat, right? Aussie cat. Okay, Aussie cat. Let's see what do we have. Aussie cat. Looks like the Aussie cat over at this point here. We are in the bear, running so nicely until we hit at this point here. Right at this part here. Okay. This part here. Right. Dollar franc. Yeah. Okay. I will check for you later on. Give me a while. All right. So this Aussie cat over here, tentatively, we are in the bear, but we are on the retracement side. So we have to be very careful with this Aussie cat because it looks like we are going for a bull. Okay, it looks like we are going for a bull already. So tentatively, okay, with this part here, okay, the bull is actually, right now, it actually escalates into in the beginning of the bull, all right, which is over right here. We can see over here. Okay, so right now seems like Aussie cat we cannot sell anymore, okay, unless it come back to the selling. If not, tentatively we cannot trade. Okay, so currently I will just leave it alone. Okay, right, so Aussie franc, let's take a look at Aussie franc. Right, Aussie franc over here, Aussie franc. So tentatively Aussie franc, we are also as after testing on the support. After that, it started to swing down. Okay, swing up. Then right now, it's now moving in a way that is like a bull. Is it? Okay, so let's see. Yep, it's moving in a bull. So currently, if I'm going to take it, right, then this is going to be quite dangerous to sell. Okay, so tentatively for dollar franc, I won't be looking out for selling because actually the selling, the moving support over here, as you can see, it's only about 9 pips away. Okay, if we want to share, then it's very difficult. Okay, all right. Yes, or you dollar franc. All right. Sure. Dollar franc. Yep. Okay, so let me go to dollar franc first. Okay, so let's see. Dollar franc. Right, let's take a look. Dollar franc is in the bull tentatively. Okay, tentatively by looking at the swing, we are creating a higher lows here. So this higher lows over here, something that we need to take note. If we are selling, no. Okay, but buying is also difficult because for buying side, if we are going to buy, all right, we are not in a very good position because the resistance is actually pretty near. So at this point here, if I'm going to buy for dollar franc, I will put this area here to here is about 39 pips. So tentatively buying is still possible, but then no for selling. Okay, no for selling. Okay, but along the way to buy, we have a lot of have quite a few of resistance that may slow down your profit. 17 and 34. So every about 15 pips for buying, you will hit one resistance. Okay, so it's quite tight as well. Okay, so dollar franc for me, I will not touch it first. Okay, especially now it's the beginning of the week only, right? So I will observe it until the second half. Okay, so come back here in Aussie yen. All right, so let's take a look at Aussie yen. Aussie yen today. Okay, since last week we have already tested this level of support here and it started to retrace upwards. So now we started to retrace upwards. And what are we going to look out for? Okay, we are going to look out for a buy or a sell tentatively by looking at this retracement here is a higher support, a higher lows. So in terms of long term, if you're looking at it, it's a higher lows over here. Then now we are still moving on the buying side. So Aussie yen actually, as we can see, is tentatively right now. It seems like we are meeting up with one resistance that is going to sell, but I don't encourage a selling because okay, over here by looking at this is going to I think this is going to test on this area of resistance. So Aussie yen tentatively I won't be selling. I will still be looking out for buying until the resistance here, right? Okay, so yeah, so let's move Aussie Kiwi. Let's take a look at Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi in the bull run. Okay, so we are still tentatively we are running on the bull. So running on the bull, so no for selling. Okay, because anyway, is that good for buying? Okay, so now we have a higher support moving to resistance, which is about out here. Currently looking at this is actually up here. Right, so tentatively buying is still possible for Aussie Kiwi, but no for selling. All right, so no selling for Aussie Kiwi. Yes, that's right. Yes, Roger. Okay. Okay, once again, yes, thank you, Roger. Thank you so much for sharing out my video. Guys, if you are here, you are kind enough, would you like to copy and paste my YouTube channel to your Facebook or other social media to share out my video for me? Thank you so much. All right, so Aussie dollar over here. All right, Aussie dollar over here, we are now hitting on the support, which I see that now we are no more for selling and now currently moving for a buy. So tentatively, I won't be selling for this. All right, so I will still be looking out for a resistance up here, which is quite high up. All right, so currently it will still be building out for a support, higher low over at this point. So very likely we still have quite a big space to go. All right, we have quite a big space to go for Aussie dollar. Okay, so yep. All right, Icho, nice to see you here. Right, Euro dollar. Okay, give me a little while. Let me go through this and I will come to Euro dollar in a short while. All right, so Euro Aussie. So Euro Aussie, last week we were talking about that it may come back for retesting of the support over at this region. Yes, looks like today the last day, last trading day, it closed on the support over here, which is still not very prominent for me to go for a selling. But likely today may be a chance that it will start to form a selling for tomorrow. Okay, so we'll keep a lookout for this, but not now. Okay, no buying and no selling. All right. All right, EuroCAD. Let's take a look at EuroCAD. EuroCAD over here, we are still in the bear. All right, we are still in the bear. So EuroCAD been waiting for a few days for last week. Since last week have been some turbulence here, and are still waiting for a chance to sell. All right, so after we have hit on the support level at the low over here, right now, from here, this area we are hitting downwards. Okay, but we have a support over here. After the support has accomplished over here, now it comes here with a support. Okay, and this support, if I'm going to continue selling for this EuroCAD, okay, this has already entered into a transition area whereby, all right, whereby it will start to buy into the bull, okay, or when it break down into the support, it will continue the selling. Okay, so this is something we are at the edge. Okay, so tentatively we have to observe. If you ask me if I'm going to sell, all right, if I'm going to sell for this, yes, I will be looking out for selling of this euro cat today. Maybe possible, okay, maybe possible, unless, all right, unless it will start to break below the support, then I will have a good chance to sell. Okay, unless. All right, so tentatively, okay, for euro cat, I will put this euro cat into selling list for monitoring. Okay, so let's see. Okay, all right. Euro pound, once again, I'm going to skip this pair, okay, because of the situation in Ukraine and Russia war. So tentatively, I will skip this. Okay, so over here, euro yen over here. Yes, euro yen, we are back into our selling. So very good in the way that right now, okay, we are good with selling for euro yen. So euro yen, where am I going to look out for? Tentatively, by looking at this euro yen, the resistance has already been tested over at this point here. So euro yen looks like we have a good chance to sell, right? Then again, is that just be very careful, right? Because right now, okay, we are actually entering into a bull. Okay, we are going to enter into the bull. So we are at the edge. So if we are going to sell, make sure you sell in the short term for euro yen, because right now, if we are going to buy, we are very near to the resistance. If we are going to sell, we are actually entering into the bull. So we have to be extremely careful with this euro yen. Okay, so let's observe for the second half, or maybe tomorrow, euro yen may be better. Okay. All right, Euro Kiwi. Let's take a look at Euro Kiwi. So Euro Kiwi over here, tentatively, no, we are still in the bull. The bull has tested one support and now ready to buy. So Euro Kiwi, I will suggest a buy. I will suggest a selling. So currently, let's take a look and wait for things to happen. Okay. All right. So next to go, Euro Dollar. Euro Dollar over here. Euro Dollar. Well, Euro Dollar at this point here, we are, as we know, we are trying. We are very so near to 1:1, and we have been tested. The Euro Dollar has been tested to 99 cents ever. So 99.2. Okay, so in this case, over at this point here, then they're facing a lot of support. So will there be a selling opportunity at that point? All right. So I won't be looking at any selling opportunity yet. Okay. So currently it's still working very hard to support this euro dollar. Okay. Whatever go down will come out. Am I right? So currently, for euro dollar, we need to pay attention and be very, very careful with that. Okay. Right. Along the way, probably you can stop for some, but we will look at the situation at a point of time. Then we will decide what to do. Okay. All right, so you have to pay attention to my UK hour trading. So later on, okay, when UK hour is started, then I will come online and look at the current situation. Then we will decide what to do. Okay. All right. So Pound Aussie. Let's take a look at Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie over here. All right, Pound Aussie, we are still hovering around. You know, it's still on the sideways. Is it going to retest the support over here, which we have about 100 pips to go? Highly likely, but then again, is that let's check. Okay, this area of support at this point here. Okay, let's see. So right now we are at this area. Okay, so right now we are in this area. Okay, we have a resistance as a support here. Okay, but then again is that this is not really very good to sell. All right, so just let's wait for a little while first. Okay, well, probably tomorrow will be better. Okay, so Pound Cat over here. Pound Cat over here, we are in the bear. We are in the bear, but then again is that make sure we can find a good one. All right, so support level was here. Okay, now support has been tested once and now have been building up a new support, a higher support over here. Correct. Okay, so we need to take note. If this higher support can break below, okay, then we'll continue the selling. If not, then the resistance still stand over here. No change over at this level. Okay, so there's no change of there isn't any changes over here. for the resistance. So if we want, we will need to wait for it to break the support over here with a new resistance below. Then we may have about 50 pips to go. Okay, so pound cat. I'm going to put pound cat into my list. Okay, right. So pound franc. Let's take a look at pound franc over here. Pound franc. All right. Okay, pound franc over here is now we are looking at seems like it's going to retest the support over here, right? So if I'm going to retest the support over here, we still have about 45 pips to go, but it's very low. Okay, the price is already very low. The price has already moved to a very low. So we got to be very careful with the support over here started to build a higher support right here. Okay, then we need to take note. Resistance has no change. For such a situation, okay, I will be looking at this pound franc. Tentatively, okay, the support should be here. Okay, but since we are up here, we have a chance to sell. But then again, it's better for us to test on the resistance right before we start to take action. Okay, so currently, pound franc, we can pay attention, but probably on the second half of the day, then we'll be able to see what's going on. Then after that, we will see how is it going. Then we'll decide. Okay, that's for pound franc. All right. So how about pound yen? Let's take a look at pound yen over here. Well, pound yen, seems like we have now after the selling and it started to retrace upwards. Okay, retrace upwards. So currently, by looking at this, are we looking for a selling? I will say that the selling is not very ideal. Okay, it's not very ideal over here. As we can see over at this point here, it has already set up one support. Support has been tested and it's not breaking. So another higher support has been built up over here. Okay, so the next thing is that will it continue by high chance because we have a higher support here going for a resistance, right? So currently by looking at this, right, selling may not be so optimistic at this point. Perhaps tomorrow we'll have a clearer chance. But the thing is that when we come back here, as we can look at this, you can see that actually now pound yen has met up with this resistance, as we have talked about this resistance for quite a while. Since we had tested the 165.299, I think something like that. Okay, 229. Okay, so it seems like it has tested once. Now it came back to sell, but you can see all these are higher support from the support level, higher support, correct? So here, another one, higher support. So I will prefer to wait for pound yen to test on the resistance. Then, without breaking the resistance, then we start selling. Okay, then there will be a good chance. Okay, so pound yen, I will be looking at this. Okay, so just hang on, all right, and let's check. We had tested once, okay, and probably we can have selling, but then again, along the way to sell, we also want to make sure that the pound yen have a good chance to sell for us before we take action. Okay, right. Pound kiwi is very straightforward over here. We still bull running on the bull run with the support, so no. Okay, pound dollar. Well, pound dollar over here. And pound dollar at this point here, we are looking out for a retracement. Okay, so in the back, but it looks like a retracement is coming. So tentatively, has it gone into the bull? No, not yet. Okay, so I am still waiting for the pound dollar. Okay, pound dollar to actually continue the buying until test on the resistance here. Okay, we will test on the resistance over here, which is about another 40 pips away. Okay, so just hang on with this. Okay, pound dollar looks good to sell, but then again is that just hang on to see whether it will have a chance to break the resistance. Okay, all right. So yep, that's right. So pound dollar, hang on first. Okay, hang on for a little while. Now let's check later on. Okay, will it be good? So I'm going to put pound dollar into my watch list. Okay, because I see that probably in the second half of the day we will have a chance to sell. Okay, all right. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Right, dollar CAD over here. Yes, dollar CAD. Okay, so sorry, should I pronounce it? Yen, yen, okay, yen over here. All right. So at this point here, okay, what is this? Okay. Dollar CAD. All right, I'm here with dollar CAD. Okay, dollar CAD over here. Okay, looks like we have a good chance to sell today. Okay, so tentatively by looking at the dollar CAD, we are actually still bull, right? But the bull started to change into a bear. Okay, tentatively it is still not. Okay, for by looking at this dollar CAD. Okay, it seems like wow, from last week it was selling until this week 100 over pips last Friday, right? Okay, so are we going to force sell? I would say probably, but the thing is that okay, we are still in the bull. Okay, can you see we are still in the bull, very high up. Okay, continue to run. So when we come here, as we are going to sell, I would suggest a very good one. Okay, because tentatively, okay, we are here. And actually, up to here, we are still in the transition. That means to say the bull is running, right? The bull is running, so it's going to turn into bear. But we are right now. The price is actually we are at the edge of the transition. Okay, we are near get out of the transition area to continue selling. So dollar CAD, I will not be looking at selling for today. But short-term selling, yes, we do have a chance. About 20 pips to about 40, 20 to 40. Okay, so the first one will have 20 will meet up with one support. After that, continue down another 20, have another support. So currently, I won't be looking for selling, but unless short-term scalping, okay, that is pretty fine. All right. Okay, so dollar franc. Let's take a look at dollar franc over here. Dollar franc. Yes, dollar franc over here, we are still running down, and going up again, and we're going to sell, right? Just now we are talking about dollar franc. Dollar franc tentatively, I won't be touching it. Not really the ideal because we are still on the support. Okay, so close. So no for dollar franc. Okay. Dollar yen. How about dollar yen? Okay, dollar yen, something that everybody is actually spotlight, everybody watching it. So dollar yen. Okay, these 2 days seems that the dollar yen is fall, but we do not know whether will it still continue to respect the moving support where this area, okay, this area here, we may form a higher support. That means to say tomorrow dollar yen will continue buying. Okay, so it depends. Okay, but tentatively there's no signal that I will want to sell because I left with about 20 pips, and once it hits on this 28 pips, if it's not selling, then it will have a high chance to continue higher high. Okay, that will give me a very huge improportional ratio from my P&L. Okay, so yep, just avoid this first. Okay. All right, I think Bitcoin, we have a very fantastic weekend. Okay, let's take a look. So now Bitcoin, we are trading on the 21.5. Okay, 21.5. So right now heading on 21.5. It seems like this 21.5 is very optimistic for many trader out there. Okay, so yesterday and the day before, I guess Bitcoin has given very good weekend bonuses. Okay, so at this point here, we'll be looking out. I will be looking out for a price of 24, about 22.4. Okay, so let's see. Right, about 22.4. Okay, so it should be around here. Okay, it should be around here. So looking out for 22.4, will it break this 22.4 mark? Okay, I'm not sure, but currently it's still on the move because the target is 22.4. Okay, so still looking at the target for 22, right? Okay, so tentatively I will just skip this. All right. So what are we going to trade today? What do we have today? So let's see. Okay. Don't seem a lot to focus. Okay, and in fact, a bit boring. Okay, unless UK hours start off with something interesting for us. All right. Okay, so today we are going to sell Euro CAD, Pound CAD, Pound Yen, and Pound Dollar. Okay, but Pound Dollar is for us to monitor first because it's still on the way moving up to test the resistance. Okay, all right. Yes, that's all for me. Okay, in this session. So later on in the UK session, I will be coming back in the live trading with all of you. At the same time tonight, okay, this evening, okay, just on the US hour opening, okay, I will be coming in, alright, in Mandarin, okay, to also have a session, a very short session, right, for the weekly. Okay, I'm gonna have a weekly podcast tonight. Okay, all right, but also in Mandarin. Okay, if you have questions in English, of course you can send your question over in channel. Right? Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. So remember to give me a like button, smash the like button to give me a like. All right, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, and again, ring up the bell. Lastly, share my video. All right. Thank you so much, guys. And this is everything from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you later in the UK live trading. Right? See you again.